How to find profitable niche on Upwork in 6 easy steps. And the first step, that actually is you. So we're gonna talk about you. So in this first step, it is really important you actually think about what is your goal and your vision for your freelance business. Because there's no point being in freelance business if you're not happy in the business. And I know from my experience and experience from many, many others, we often create just another job with our freelance business. So we are actually stuck in the business working crazy hours and doing anything and everything just to make some money. So with this whole thing of finding a niche, the whole point is that you're going to find a profitable niche that allows you to work less but actually charge higher per client work. But everything starts with what you're actually looking for. So here's some questions you can think about when you look for a niche for yourself. So what is the vision of your business? What kind of business do you want to build? And what kind of tasks do you want to be doing? What kind of clients are you going to have? And so on. As much as you need a vision, you also need goals. So something that actually, once you set up the niche and you figure it out, you should make some goals that you're going to find the first client in this new niche, and then the 5th, 10th, 100th, and so on. So you should always have goals to keep you going. One of the important things is to figure out what motivates you. Why are you wanting to create this freelance business, or why do you want to change your niche? Maybe you're already in business, but it's not working out too well, and you maybe need to change your niche, which is totally okay, by the way. So you need to figure out what motivates you and what's the kind of thing. Are you motivated by money? Maybe it's the freedom or something else. For me, my motivation for freelancing is the freedom that it enables me to have. I travel all around the world while working on my business. Money is important, even if it's not important. So how much do you want to earn? If you're really motivated by money, then this part is quite important. Then maybe your goals need to be in terms of how much have you earned per day or per client or per month. If you're not so motivated by money, this is something to think about, but you can focus on those that really motivates you more. One thing I highly recommend you to think about is how many hours do you want to work in a week? I mean, we think about it like, yeah, we're going to work maybe 40 hours, at the usual full time. But do we really need to work for 40 hours a week to actually get that income we want? Most likely we don't. So there's the old mindset from the employee that in order to make good money, you have to work 40 hours a week and that's it. Or if you're a freelancer, you probably think like, it's 40 hours? What? It's 80 hours I'm working on my business. So it's actually, once you figure out a niche that is profitable, you can actually work way less and still make more money than you did before. In this part, I would like you to think about what would be the ideal. I mean, I know a freelancer who chose that they only want to work 3 days a week and have 4 days weekend. Yet they still make enough money, and that's perfectly fine. And that's also their clients know that they're only available from Tuesday to Thursday. So you just need to figure out what is the best for you. The next one I added is, where do you work? For me, anywhere. I worked in 5 continents in my freelance career. So maybe that's something you want as well. Or maybe you don't. You just want to work from home. That's fine. As long as you kind of know and you have a good grasp of what you're going for. One of the most important things is, what kind of clients do you want to work with? This is important because you need to kind of paint the ideal client in your mind and then go after that client. This is very important for me as well. For me, I refuse to work with any clients that require to have me to give me my mobile number to them. That's very untraditional, I know. I absolutely refuse that because I want to dictate when I'm available and when I'm not. And another thing, I travel constantly. Sometimes I'm in New York. Next day I'm in Bangkok. A couple of weeks later I'm in Helsinki. So my time zone changes all the time. And so does my mobile number, depending where I'm in the world. So for me, having a client that requires me to be available whenever they need, it just does not work. Yes, that means I will lose clients as well, but that's okay. There's always the next client who will say, oh, I don't care, just let me know when you're available, and everybody is happy. So just figure out what kind of clients you want to work with, and that's it.